You should have already written this down in your notebook, so please turn open to where you wrote that. Today is Wednesday, November 16th, 2016, and today we are learning about Lesson 2.25, Module 2, Lesson 25. The learning goal you've written down for yourself today is to be able to use what you know about math facts and about dividing decimals in order to estimate the quotient. So let's break that down a little bit. We're going to be using our knowledge of math facts. What are math facts? Reagan?
Like 5 times 2.
Yeah, multiplication facts, right? Okay. And we're going to use what we know about dividing decimals. Have we already learned how to divide decimals? Yeah. We're going to use all of those skills in order to estimate the quotient, which is the answer to a division problem. So are we finding exact answers today? No, we're finding estimates. And as we already know, estimates help us because it helps us know where to start dividing. It also lets us know the range or the ballpark or the zone of where our answer should be. We've already talked the day today, and here are some examples of the work you guys did. Some lessons we learned today where we need to read the question carefully, Right? We need to figure out what should be the whole, what should be the divisor, and what should be the quotient. Okay, let's talk about this problem. Go ahead and write it in your notebook. 3 and 91/100ths divided by 17. We know when we estimate, do we estimate the whole first or the divisor first? Okay, so I've gone ahead and I think that 20 is an easier divisor to work with than 17, and it's pretty close. So I went ahead and made my divisor 20. Now looking at these numbers, 3, 9, 1, it's pretty close to the number 400, which is compatible with 20. So can I just do 400 divided by 20? I could, but I need to write the units. Is it 400 ones or 400 tenths or 400 hundredths? What would it be? Arun? 400 so let's write that. 400 hundredths divided by 20. Now, let's do the numbers first. What's 400 divided by 20? Well, I could do 40 divided by 20, which is 2, and then I have one factor of 10 left over. So 400 divided by 20 is 20, but it's 20 what's? 100. And so if I write that in standard form, it's 0.20, otherwise known as 2 what? Tenths. So we can say that 3 and 91/100ths divided by 17 is approximately 2 tenths. Once again, I'm going to estimate the divisor first. I could say that 17 is pretty close to 20, and 3 and 91/100ths is pretty close to what whole number? 4. Okay, and therefore my estimated division problem would be 4 divided by 20. I could split 20 up into 10 and 2, right? So could I do 4 divided by 10 and then divided by 2? I sure could. What's 4 divided by 10? Reagan? 4 tenths, 0.4 divided by 2. Now if I have 4 tenths, and I want to divide them equally into 2 groups, how much can be in each group? 4 divided by 2 is 2. And what place value are we working with? Tenths. So my answer is 2 tenths, otherwise known as 0.2. Did I get the same answer? Yeah. Now what if I had done 4 divided by 20 again, but then I did 4 divided by 2 first, and then 4 and then divided by 10? Could I do that? What's 4 divided by 2? 2. And 2 divided by 10, I know I just need to move the decimal point over, and it's 2 tenths. Okay? So I want you to talk with your table group. What is the difference between the way I did it in the blue and the way I did it in the red? Go ahead and discuss. Is in the blue way, I rounded it to 400. How did I get 400? Was I thinking of it in ones? I was thinking of it in hundredths. But the red way, I rounded it to 4. This time I was thinking about it in ones. Okay. Does either way work?
Yeah.
Okay, in this case, yeah, either way works. Let's see if either way always works. Let's try another problem. So because the last decimal point or the last place value is in the hundredths, let's round this to something that would be the hundredths, okay? Let's think of it in hundredths. But am I ready to round the whole yet?
No.
I need to first round the divisor. Okay, what's a divisor pretty close to 72 that's easier to work with? A DT? 70, sure. Okay. Now let's think about the math facts. Let's think about our sevens times tables. What number, first of all, how many hundredths do I have in my real whole? I have 636 hundredths, right? So what whole is pretty close to 636 hundredths, and that's compatible with 70? Lakshin?
630.
You got it. 630 hundredths. Okay, so let's do 630 divided by 70. That is 9, and I'm working in the hundredths. So my estimated quotient could be 0.09 or 9 hundredths. Yes? Okay, my divisor is still 70. What whole number is pretty close to 6 and 36 hundredths? That's compatible with 70. Reagan?
63
Is that the rounding it, thinking of it in ones?
No.
You're thinking 63 tenths? Okay, let's try that. What is 63 tenths in standard form, by the way? 6.3. Yeah, that's good. Okay. 63 divided by 70. Well, could I split the 70 up?
Yeah.
I could do it divided by 10, divided by what? 7. Oh, I forgot something very important. It should be 63 whats? Tenths. If I don't write the tenths, is that going to change my answer?
Yeah.
Okay. So what is 63 tenths divided by 10? Aditya?
It turns into 63 hundredths.
Okay, good. 63 hundredths divided by 7. What's 63 divided by 7? 9. And then I'm working in the hundredths. So do I get the same estimated quotient of 9 hundredths?
Yes.
Okay. Now in this case, does it make sense to round it to the nearest one, which is 6? Is 6 compatible with 70?
No.
So did it make sense to work in the ones? Did it make more sense to work in the tens or the hundredths? Okay.